Today we're having a discussion about sexism. Sexism is a discrimination against women, sometimes men. Sexism is based on gender, sometimes strength.
We've invited students from 307 to come and share their point of views with us.
I think a woman could do anything a man could do because a man could teach, a woman could teach, a man could be an artist, a woman can be an artist, a man can be an electrician, a woman can be an electrician, a woman could be anything a man can be.
Where do you think sexism happens more, at school, home, or work?
I think at work, because when you go to workplaces, you see more men getting jobs than women. You see women at home doing housework. Why? Because the man thinks he should go out and do the work.
Everybody thinks a man should go and work and get the food on the table and everything, and a woman has to stay home, clean, cook, and take care of the kids. How come a man can't stay home and a woman could go work?
Not all the men go to work. Sometimes there ain't a lot of men that do that, they stay home, but some do.
But then after a while, then the guy's gonna be like, no, you stay home because I can't handle the kids. You see, most of the guys can't handle their kids.
There's nothing wrong with that. A man could take care of the kids, but sometimes you could honestly say sometimes a man can't handle taking care of the kids.
But most of the time, I say a man can handle the kids as equal as a woman can handle kids.
But men don't have patience.
Men have patience?
They don't have
Jeez.
patience.
If I didn't have patience, I would have been hitting people right now for what you're jumping at me.
Why do you think that men think they're stronger? Do you think that it's only like physical or more mentally?
Some men have intelligence to like speak up with all the people in front of them.
So
And some women sometimes go in front of them and be like a little bit afraid.
You think a woman is so shy, so sensitive, so weak and everything, but you don't know that.
But I mean, women degrade themselves too, because when they go into like movies and all that stuff, they always play the weak role. Why does a man always have a strong role?
Like, after so many years or whatever, that the men tried out for those parts, what makes you think that they're gonna try out for a man's part if they know the man's gonna get it?
It ain't the man's fault that they usually get the jobs or anything. It's just that the people look up to the man because that's the way it became. The people just look up to the man.
How does it make you feel when the teachers call on boys to carry things like heavy boxes or something like that?
Because they think that the girls can't handle it. That's what happens most of the times. That's why the speaker, can you send 4 boys? Why does it always have to be boys? They never gave girls a try.
2 boys and 2 girls. They always say, it's their fault. They say, could I have 4 boys?
That makes the girls feel left out. Because girls are strong mentally and physically. I ain't saying men ain't strong mentally and physically. They're equal.
They're sick and tired of taking care of the kids and cleaning the house and all this other junk, and they want to go for the jobs and all that, and people won't let them because people think that they're weak and can't really put effort into it.
People meaning who?
Like men.
But if they keep on doing that, then they might change, you know, the way it is right now when the future comes. See, if they keep on trying, it might change.
Do you think there's a solution towards sexism?
People know today, you know, like that it exists and everything. Okay, when people go to, like the girls or the guys own the company or whatever, when they go to work, why can't they hire the girl? If she's got, you know, the qualification or whatever for the job, why can't he hire the girl?
Because I think people are like, and I'm not saying it's only men, but I say that people, my keyword there, that they're afraid of new things. Like they're afraid of women being in control of something, so that's why they don't want to hire it. Because if they stick to the way it is, they'll always be in control. But if they don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's unknown. That's why they're kind of scared about it.
I'm going to teach my children that men and women are equal. No matter what a man did in the past, what a woman did in the past, the men and women are equal.
Right now, they're all saying that a man has control over a woman, but if we start thinking different, then everybody else is gonna start thinking different.
On the commercials, when they're like advertising a vacuum cleaner or whatever, it's always a woman doing it, but then when it's an insurance company or whatever, it's always a guy, like, you know, representing the thing.
What I suggest is that the only way we could stop the sexism is by talking to each other, or think about what all these people are saying. When you have your kids, teach them that we're equal. I mean, we have a lot of ways to teach, you know, to stop this sexism.
Uri it's right because, like, if we are sitting here and talking about it and everything, maybe some of us that are sexist will change our point of view.
If we keep on fighting, there's gonna be men on one side and women on the other side. They will never go nowhere fighting. It's always gonna be us fighting, and we're not gonna be trying to solve something. But if we stand together and talk, then we'll get somewhere because at least we'll be understanding each other's opinions.
If the guys and ladies could join together, be equal, the world would be a better place.
We should try to work together so we can teach our kids and our kids could teach their kids that men and women are equal. I think that we should start it off because people keep on saying, you know, well, somebody has to start it, somebody has to start it. Who starts it? Nobody. So we have to start it.
The men should respect the women and the women should respect the men so it could be equal.
I say that the reason why there's a lot of sexism and other problems is because people don't know the definition of respect. Like, respect is learning to listen, and at the same time speak about how you feel. But most people are just speaking and not listening.